Now, the thing to keep in mind with the standard equation of a circle is we can actually see that in our program circles, which is program number 9. So let's go ahead to that program. And what you'll see is that the standard equation here shows us that the center is at HK. Now, keep in mind that there's always a negative in this formula, which means that we need to flip the x and y coordinates of the center. So here we can see that it's at 3, -4. And so we need to do the opposite in the equation. So we need to see a -3 and a +4, which means we could eliminate A and C right away. So now what's the difference here? Notice how we're really playing into our 4 steps of our triple T math. We didn't look at the answer options right away. What we did do is look at the answer format and see that, well, we're definitely trying to put this in standard form. Okay, so we know our end goal. And then we go on to step 2 where we did something. And what was that something? Well, we identified the center. And once we knew what the center was, in other words, we were certain on that part of our answer, we started to eliminate answer options. We eliminated A and C. Now we're left with B and D, and we're going to look at what makes them different from each other. So now that we have B and D left here, the difference is this value. Well, in the equation we see that it's the radius squared. Now the radius can be found just by going from the center and either directly up, down, left, or right. You pick. For me, going to the right seems like the easiest approach, and notice that gets us to 8. So to get from 3 right here to 8, that's a distance of 5. So the radius is 5, which is why they have this to mislead you, but the radius squared is what goes in the equation, which makes the correct answer D.